yes, good evening and good afternoon or good morning, depending on where you are watching the stream. And yes, we are here at Misano in Italy for round number 5 of the TNRL League 4 this evening. It is going to be very action-packed, and it probably will be one of the closest sessions, I believe. Tyre factor here isn't the best, but at the moment Marmolotto is setting the pace in qualifying. This is now qualifying. So yes, welcome guys, welcome to the stream. It is the one and only Hoppers in the country box yet again for these guys. It is going to be very interesting, and hopefully we'll go through some of the guys that are out in the field. At the moment it is looking likely it is 16 races this evening. I believe Gennaro is currently missing. He's got work commitments, so he's going to be missing. So we are a Lexus down this evening, but we do have 3 other Lexuses within Ash and Evolton and of course Chica. But yeah, Misano's a new track for me to learn. But yes, let's get into the action. You've got Marmolotto in pole position at the moment with a 135.3. So that's going to be very interesting. You've got Serial Killer just coming through the final turn to start another flying lap, I believe. So yeah, it's going to be very hard to exactly get the options for the lap times, but at the moment he's third fastest. Then you have to press squid in the LDR rate, currently 0.9 seconds back from Marmolotto's time at the moment. They are MX3 Beast. And yes, this is the first qualifying session that we've actually done a full qualifying, but he's at to press squid is now gone second. So that's going to be very interesting to see exactly what will happen. Then you have MX3 Beast in the Porsche just going down. I believe that is one of the back straights. It is kind of a sort of kink to the right as well. Just bear with me while Misano is new to me, but it will be very interesting to see what these guys can do. Then you have Kiribati in the McLaren. At the moment he's got a bit of 6th fastest at the moment, so that's not too bad. Made his debut at Paul Ricard last week, so it's going to be probably interesting to see what he can do for this evening. Then you have Ryan currently stopped on track in that Ferrari, where he's got it going. Then you have Chica in the Lexus, so the other purring Lexuses. I believe there's a few of them. There you have Mike Bullen trying to probably push on after a bit of a, I'm not going to say disaster, but a bit of interesting moments at Paul Ricard last time out. Obviously Chica at the moment, Mike Bullen is now 6th fastest. You know, I've got to bear in mind the timer screen does not like it, but yes, if you do like what you see here guys, do like and subscribe to Hoppers Motorsport Vlogs for more action and also motorsport vlogs within this season. But at the moment, you know it's going to be very interesting, but obviously, like I say, Mike Bullen won't go into pit lane, I believe, so Chica, Offcut and Clenough are the ones that are potentially yet to set a time. We'll go with Clenough at the moment. He's looking forward to seeing what he can do. Obviously, you know, he's a fan favourite. We did have, as he runs wide, going out wide towards the final turn there, which wasn't really good, because that's kind of now hampered his lap time. Then you have Devilfish in that other Bentley, and then obviously you Volt on in the Lexus. But yes, it is going to be very interesting. Well, I'm going to say very action-packed and probably amazing to see what these guys can do with 21 and 19 seconds till qualifying does end. But yes, it is going to be very interesting, and I do apologise that we missed a bit of qualifying. I was just getting myself prepared. I didn't realise it had already started by the time I was about to set up the stream. But hey ho, never mind, it is going to be very interesting. Ash is up into third place at the moment, just watching him here. So yeah, massive shout out to the guys here for inviting me for another commentary. They are quite happy that, you know, I'm doing the commentary for them. And if you'd like to join, guys, they are on Discord, and I believe they're on Instagram, so it will be very interesting to see. I believe they're known as TRL Sim Racing, so it will be kind of interesting. And, you know, do go and like and follow their Instagram, and, you know, it will be very interesting. But we've got very action-packed racing, and probably very close certain uncertainty here at Misano. It looks like at the moment Marmolotto is going to be the benchmark, but it is looking likely that Ash is going to probably try and set another kind of laps, try and get up into pole position. So Marmolotto on provisional pole position with just under 20 minutes to go for qualifying here at Misano. It is round number 5. Oh, Ash is drifting. Oh, he's made a mistake there. That's a bit unfortunate, especially when he's got the commentator watching him. But hey ho, never mind. To press squid in that Audi R8, what can he do? I believe tyres round here, of what I've heard during the week, is that tyres can be less grippy, and because the circuit is at the optimum temperature, they've had practice, and obviously it's going to be kind of interchanging to see exactly what they will do. But obviously with qualifying, and there is going to be maybe some driver setups, and potentially they could have a strategy where tyres may be pumped up, or maybe a bit more PSI to make sure that the grip levels are there. Obviously I've not raced around here, so it's kind of new to me, but hopefully we can see exactly with the guys now pushing on, see what the press squid can do. Is it going to push him up? I'm not too sure, because obviously we can't have sort of the driving options. I'll see what we can do. No, we can't. It's a bit unfortunate, really. I was expecting to try and have like a timing screen, but hey ho, never mind, we will get through it. So at the moment, you've got Adam Foster 5th fastest at the moment in that McLaren. Obviously Adam's on the charge leading the championship, and he's obviously, from what I've seen, I believe this was where he had that infamous sort of lift-off in one of his videos, I believe. I'm not too sure, he'll probably correct me if I'm wrong, but it's going to be very interesting to see exactly, and probably very action-packed this evening. So yes, if you do like the stream, guys, please do give it a like, and also please subscribe. You know, it will mean a lot to me, and these guys would appreciate that you give one of their commentators, Marmolotto, just weaving the tyres of his Bentley. So we've got Raffoli in the Mercedes. I believe he was actually in the Porsche at Silverstone when I commentated on him last time. I believe he was also in the Mercedes last time out at Paul Ricard, but then had a mechanical issue. So it's going to be very close. Serial Killer up into 5th now, so that's going to be kind of close between them. So we've got Mike Bullen out on track. Obviously you know, he's a fan favourite of mine because he got me involved in this league to do commentary, so it is going to be very interesting. Well, I keep saying interesting, but it probably will be kind of close door-to-door action this evening, especially with the tyre wear. That will probably play a factor, and yes, the race is an hour long, so we've got 16 minutes left of qualifying, and you know, MX3 Beast, you can just hear that Porsche. I don't know whether, yeah, it'd be MX3 Beast because Offcut, aka Baz, is in pit lane at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to try and hopefully get used to certain ways this evening for these guys. We do have quite very much an easy thing within the intriguing battles that we've seen throughout the season so far. Obviously, you know, it kind of has been between now and a couple of rounds. Obviously, you know, we were due our 2-week break, but obviously when we had a 2-week break, week break a couple of weeks ago, it's brought it a back-to-back round, so it's going to be very interesting because after this round at Misano, I believe, from what I'm going to just double check, just while I'm watching qualifying at the moment, so Ash is in second, followed by Luke in the LDR8. I'll just double check exactly what is happening. So after this we go to Zandvoort, so we go to Holland, and that will be another interesting and probably action-packed race there in the dunes of Holland. So, you know, prepared for some amazing and obviously kind of intriguing and probably close and personal racing with some of these guys. I'm just going to try and see who's actually doing quite well. Kiribati now 11th, so he's obviously going to have to push that 24 McLaren to try and get up further. Clenough's also behind him, so it will be very much closer on the times. But we do have 13 minutes and 39 seconds till qualifying does end. Yvolton in that Lexus, just looking exactly what he's going to try and push for higher up in that Lexus. You can hear that rumbling Lexus sound. It kind of reminds me of a V8, so you know, it's going to be kind of epic to see what these guys can do. Obviously, you know, it can be there's Yvolton spits a flame out the side of the exhaust. So Mike RJ up into third. That luminous green Mercedes there, he's got past Devilfish just on his other flying lap. He's obviously, you know, he had a bit of an accident at Silverstone, which wasn't very good for his credentials, and he obviously wanted to try and push harder, but it is looking likely he's going to probably have an exquisite evening and probably wants to replicate. He did put it on pole position at Paul Ricard, so you know that he is a quick racer. So the man from Scotland obviously wants to emulate what he did at Paul Ricard, but you know, it's going to be very close to see what he can do. Obviously, we don't know exactly what the lap times are going to be because obviously, he goes second. So that is very interesting indeed. But he's going to be pushing with 12 minutes to go. He will probably have a lot of action with Marbolotto come the race. But you know, anything can happen. We do have a few drivers at the moment probably sitting in pit lane, so you know, do drop us a comment on the stream, and who do you think is going to get pole position, or who do you think is going to win this evening? I will be interested to hear everyone's thoughts to see exactly what will happen. because at the moment, the way I see it, I believe Marmolotto will get pole position, but I could be wrong. But at the moment, with 11 minutes and 14 seconds to go, he will have provisional pole position. I believe some of the guys that come out of pit lane are weaving their tyres to get heat, even though the tyre grip here, the track's optimum, but the track is hot. It is 31 degrees and it is 23 out in the air. So I'm very interested to hear you guys' thoughts. Please let us know in the comments who you think, or who do you tip for the top 3 in the race and also top 3 in qualifying. So it will be kind of I don't know exactly which car suits this circuit more, but at the moment, looking at the lap times, obviously with Marmolotto in that Bentley, it seems the Bentley has got the edge over the Mercedes at the moment, and obviously the Lexus, but it will be probably very, very close and probably awesome racing to see. These guys do put on a good show, and when they do, anything can go wrong or it can go right, but most of these guys are, what surprised me going just to Paul Ricard last week was the fact is when Mike RJ put it on pole position, after having a difficult couple of rounds, he's obviously got to grips with that Mercedes. It's obviously now the 2020 model, so that's going to be probably quite exquisite to see exactly what he can do for this evening. But we've still got 9 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Depressed Squid in the LDR rate at the moment, trying to get himself sorted. I believe Mike Bullen is out on track on a flying lap. See what he can do in that. McLaren, obviously orange and blue, obviously supporting the McLaren F1 team colours, which fair play. So it is going to be probably one of the closest. He's just been pipped. Adam Foster now dropped down to 7th, so it looks like at the moment the McLarens are struggling, but it will be very interesting for this evening. So yes, do let us know in the comments, guys, who you think will be who will take pole position, and also let us know what you think. So we do have some very close close proximity of each other. We do have 8 minutes of qualifying, so anything can happen for the rest of the session. There is a yellow flag coming up to the centre at the moment. I believe that is, I'm trying to figure out where that is on the track. I believe they've either got going or they've jumped into pit lane, but Adam Foster at the moment in the other McLaren, obviously teammate to Mike Bullen. It looks like they've both got obviously orange, but we do have Adam Foster with the red trims, probably wing. So Mike RJ has been pipped by Ash to 2nd, and Serial Killer up into 4th. So it looks like at the moment the way it's going will be Bentley from Lexus, from Mercedes from Lexus, from Audi, from McLaren, from Porsche, and from Mercedes and McLaren. But that is at the moment. Well, let's see what Devilfish is doing in the other Bentley, Marmolotto's teammate. I will try and get the teams for you guys as of next time out at Zandvoort, as Devilfish goes in the gravel. So we've got Kiribati up in 11th at the moment, trying his hardest, trying to push that McLaren for higher up places. I believe when he's obviously going to try and push on for some pace, but as I say, it's going to be very hard because we don't know exactly the lap times. We don't know exactly whether the purple or green or down on the times, or down or up, or kind of doing their personal best with 6 minutes to go. But this will be quite close proximity, and probably will be enthralling and probably very exciting. Kiribati, oh, he smashes it into the barrier there. He got a bit loose. This is what I mean with the tyres that they were saying during the week. We've got Ryan Harrison here in 14th at the moment in the Ferrari. I believe the other Ferrari this evening is missing, which is a bit unfortunate, so Ryan will be flying the flag for Ferrari on its home turf, so it's going to be enthralling. Oh, he hops them curbs there. Oh, that's unsettled him. He doesn't want to be doing that. So yeah, guys, if you want to let us know who you would pick for pole position and obviously top 3 for the race, please do. It will be very interesting. At the moment, my money is on maybe Ash or Mike RJ to still stay in the top 3, but it'll be very, very close to see if Marmolotto's time will get beaten. So far, it is a 1:34.2, so it is probably going to be close. But you've got certain people out on outlaps, or probably out doing their qualifying runs. So at the moment, we're seeing what Ryan's doing. He's got that left-hand indicator on. I believe he may jump into pit lane. Will he? No, he's staying out. He's still got that left-hand indicator on now. Yeah, not Ferrari, but got Adam Foster coming through the final turn. Now it will be very important to see what his lap time is. So obviously we will have to wait for the timing board to update, but I believe that is still so you've got Marmolotto, who's just come out of pit lane for what will be his outlap, and he probably will have time to do another lap. So we've got 3 minutes and 3 minutes and a half to get qualifying finished, but we are going to be in for some action-packed racing this evening. It will be very close, and I'll tell you this, the fans will enjoy this. And I'll tell you what, I'm enjoying it sitting in the commentary box, even though it is quite warm over in Misano at the moment. The track temperature is 31 degrees and air temperature is 23. Looking likely Marmolotto there is going to be pushing for his very interesting to see exactly what will happen. It'll be very close, but we do have some very close battles. But at the moment, Adam Foster still trying to get up into what would be an ideal place. He wants to try and, even though he's championship leader, he wants to try and push on. But I don't know exactly what's happening. He's still sixth fastest at the moment. We got Ash in that Lexus, so the number 44 Lexus is still trying to push his way up. So what have we got? We've got Marmolotto still with that Bentley. There's a yellow flag into the sector they're coming, but it's been withdrawn, so that's probably not going to hamper his lap time. So we've got just under 2 minutes to go, and we do have, I believe, Raffoli in that Mercedes, still 8th, Mike Bullen 9th at the moment. But you know, anything can happen in these qualifying. We've got a minute and a half now, so it's going to get to the nitty gritty, and it will probably be very close to see what will happen. Obviously some of these guys will push on and will try and get further up the grid, as we see a few drivers trying to get their lap times in. It will have obviously a bit of time, but Marmolato comes through in the final turn. Is he going to push on for a very interesting time? What does he do here? Is that yellow flag hampered him? No. Looks like there's a yellow flag just as we went through pit lane, or near pit lane should I say. But it looks like at the moment some of the guys are going to be sitting out the rest of the session, but it will be very interesting. So we've got 23 minutes to go. Well, 23 minutes, I mean 23 seconds, I do apologise. Got way ahead of me. But yes, we are looking forward to seeing exactly what these guys are going to do with the racing. It looks like at the moment though, Ash is in second place, but he's coming through the final turn. Is he going to improve? Let's have a look. As I say, it'll be very hard to judge because we don't have the lap times. As he goes straight on at turn number 1 there. Probably going to park it off, but he's second at the moment, followed by Mike RJ, followed by Serial Killer, Depressed Squid. Most of these guys now have finished qualifying, so it will be very close. We do have some enthralling battles coming up in this race. I'm hoping we can select the cars for the race, otherwise we would have to restart the stream, so I don't want to be doing that. But it will be very close and probably epic, and we'll have some very amazing battles. We do have a comment on the stream. But good evening, Clemens. How's it going, mate? You're off by a lot. Well, mate, I wouldn't worry about that. I'm sure you'll pick up the pace. You know, it's not the easiest track, mate, from what you were saying to me. But we do have a lot of probably, you know, it looks like, yeah, you're 14th on the grid, mate, but we'll see what you can do. But we do have quite some fascinating battles that are going to be probably rage, and probably some of the guys are going to see exactly what they can do. At the moment it looks like the Bentley's going to be the car around here, but I'm hoping and fingers crossed that some of the guys that are lower down, like the likes of Glenn, Ryan and Uvolson, are going to be pushing up further the grid, and believe we will be getting ready for the race very shortly. But it's going to be very close. I can't believe how well this series has been organised, and I'll tell you what, thanks yet again, guys, for allowing me to be part of the commentary team. It seems very weird for a Thursday night that, you know, this race is going to be very close. The cars are on the grid, so they're going to be making obviously a lot of strategies and probably changing a bit of setups before they get ready for round number 5 of the season. So the weather at the moment is a scorcher, and we will be looking forward to seeing what the guys can do within the race. They do have to take a compulsory pit stop, which will mean that they will obviously go into the pit lane. But yes, it is going to be very close. I'm going to obviously say this now. I'm very looking forward to seeing exactly how the close proximity of these guys. We do have, from what I've heard, there is a formation lap so it will probably mean that we get to see them warming up the tyres and get ready to take the green flag, well, the start green light. But you know, with Marmolotto and of course Ash and of course Mike RJ, these guys were fast in qualifying, but I don't know how well it will be come the race, because the tyres have been a major factor already in qualifying. So we do have 30 seconds till the race will officially start, and we will get the green flag from the back, well, the first of, obviously the first formation lap. It will be a formation lap, I believe. Obviously I've never seen a formation lap on here, so yes, it's going to be very interesting, and obviously it's going to be very close, and maybe the proximity of some of these guys will have it all to play for. So what is going to happen? I believe at the moment Marmolotto will lead them away for the green flag lap. So we're just going to see exactly what is happening. So I will obviously I'm going to have to quit out. Right, I'm going to have to restart the stream. I do apologise, guys.